They led them to an abandoned...
Wasn't it where it got damaged in the Zod fight, right? Like, so people hadn't gone back there?
I don't remember, but basically they had shells of buildings to destroy, and they didn't have to... And so they could take away the criticism from the internet to be like, well, in this fight, 5 billion people must have died.
Yeah, but it's like, to me, it's like, that's a... but it's more enjoyable. But it's just like, you know why they did that? So that I could watch fucking Superman and Batman fight Doomsday. So I'm okay with that. Like,
but why can't they do it like they did it in Man of Steel? Because they took too much fucking criticism from critics, being real critics or internet critics, who are like, well, this is crazy because you destroyed Metropolis. What kind of hero is Superman? So they don't want to have to hear those buzzing on the internet of that same nonsense. So they're like, okay, assholes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
We'll have the fight in a city,
but I don't care about that.
Robert Civilian will be at danger.
But you're talking about a movie that I would watch a 2-hour-long fight scene between those two. So I don't care how they set it up.
Okay.
The president, like, I don't know.
The president, you won't give the.
I gave it to him. I gave them my money, so they have it. But it was so awesome because like Jeremy Renner he's like super American. So and like all the bad guys are like Arabs and shit like that. So dude, it was crazy.
What?
He starts punching this one guy in the face and he goes, "Go back to Fuckheadistan or wherever you're from." It was nuts. I was like, "Whoa, this is crazy."
You're telling me Hollywood actually put the role of terrorist as not being fucking Russian?
Yeah.
Or
straight up Arab, bro. Straight up Arab.
And you didn't like it?
And then he fucking, at another point, the president's like hiding in a closet, and then he pops out with a gun and shoots one of the Arabs, and then Jeremy Renner goes, "I always knew you'd come out of the closet one day." And I was like, "No, he's making gay jokes." I'm like, "This is fucking amazing." And then he's like punching like at the end the fight between him and the main Arab guy, and he's punching him in the face, and in between punches he's like, "This is what you fucks don't understand. We're not some tribe. We're not goat herders. We're gonna be here in 1,000 years."
Are you fucking kidding
Dude,
me?
I am telling you, these are direct quotes.
Do you think this
had the best movie of the year?
I know. I'm giving you great highlights, but
do you think this hurt its box office?
No, I think the fact that it was a shitty movie hurt the box office, and then like Angela Bassett's Dialer.
Any backlash for this? I didn't hear anything.
I think it was such a flop. Nobody was caring about it. But she's Angela Bassett, whatever. She's dying in it. She's one of the actresses, and she plays like the Secretary of State or something. And she grabs Jeremy Renner, and she's like, "Make sure they pay for this. Make sure they pay." And he's like, "They will pay." So it was like, and then he just goes nuts on a bunch of Arabs. It was crazy. It was crazy. So it was kind of.
Well, what was the audience like
They pay for this. Make sure they pay. And he's like, "They will pay." So it was like, and then he just goes nuts on a bunch of Arabs. It was crazy. It was crazy. So it was kind of.
Well, what was the audience like in the theater?
Oh, it was just me and Sal. The whole theater.
Were both of you guys dumbfounded at the tone?
We couldn't believe it. I was like,
some Arabs afterwards.
Remember, like
USA.
You remember that joke that Eddie Murphy made, like when Rocky III came out, all the Italians came out of the theater thinking that they were boxers.
Who made that joke?
Eddie Murphy.
Rocky! It's like those stupid Guido assholes in the Rocky when they come out. Sal fucking Where's a fucking Arab? Come here, you fucking goat herder!
The joke's gonna really be on you.
Very impractical. Very fucking impractical.
He says it twice. We could have sold 3 shirts today. 3 shirts. I gotta be honest. In today's world, I'm shocked that movie didn't get plastered all over the media. Didn't crucify it.
I think it's like Brian's Michelle Obama impersonation. It's so over the top and bad that you're just like, what are you gonna do? I can't take this seriously.
That was a major release, though.
Yeah.
But also, it's like, how do you say, "Hey, this is wrong," when you got motherfuckers blowing up Brussels?
I mean, that's the thing.
Well, it's the reason that, like like I said, and today when you do a terrorism flick or you do like an action flick with like a John McClane taking down terrorists,
they're Russians.
They're going to be European fucking terrorists.
Yeah,
they don't want to deal with it, and I understand why they don't want to deal with. Well, how dare you?
Not all Muslims.
They don't, and it hurts. And it hurts the bottom line though too, because you get all that bad press, all that bad word of mouth. So I understand why they do it.
Sal, when we walked out of the theater, we were like, we were having the same reaction. We were like, I cannot believe that they made this like this. So Sal looked up online and he saw one quote that was funny. He goes, "It's the Donald Trump of action movies." That's pretty good, actually.
Like, also, do you remember when the Batman movie with the Joker, Heath Ledger Joker? Yeah. I was sitting there. I went to see it early before it was, I guess, special screening with Kevin, and Kevin had seen it already. And when we left that theater, I could not. The one thing he goes, "Well, how'd you like it?" I go, "I couldn't. I was almost words. I couldn't even put into words how shocked I was at how Batman took out the Joker. I mean, he basically did a fucking Bush. He did he surveilled everybody."
Oh, with the phones?
He did. I mean, he showed. I couldn't believe that's the route they went with in a world that was so that is so against that.
But didn't they?
He made
that as he went too far.
Yeah, but remember his Alfred, not his Alfred, but his buddy. I can't remember his buddy.
Lucius Fox.
Yeah, he made him do it, and Lucius didn't want to do it, but then he actually went ahead and did it, and it actually worked.
Right.
They showed it actually fucking working.
Right.
I couldn't believe. I couldn't even talk about the acting. By Heath Ledger, I was so dumbfounded that that's the angle they went with, because like Batman is the ultimate right wing fucking superhero. Then,
right?
I couldn't believe that's the way they went.
Well, he's displayed that way sometimes, isn't he? As like just too.
And Superman's the liberal.
Well, Superman's the liberal.
Why? How do you know?
Because he loves everybody. Superman. He's out there saving everybody.
Well, I think Batman loves everyone who's good.
Well, no, I mean, Batman, does he love anybody? He's just responding to a trauma that he had as a child. Does he? Or does he see something in Robin that he wished somebody had done for him? Like, why does he take Robin in? Because Robin's parents got killed, and he's like, I can in a way heal myself by taking in that kid. It's all about Batman, man. That's one fractured fucking psyche. I don't think Superman has that. I think Superman's like...
Does he grow up with a mom and a dad?
He had love. He had love, man. I mean, basically, Batman is like one big post-traumatic... I mean... Also in the movie, isn't it fucked up that they had Martha Wayne get shot in the fucking face? Did you think that was crazy in the beginning of Batman?
Oh, yeah.
I was what? And it's in
slow. So she didn't just get shot; they shot her
dude
in the face.
In the fucking face. And because he pulls the gun up and it gets caught in the pearl necklaces.
Well, so, that was out of dark.
Yeah, but like this is how you know it's in the face because it's like this, and then he pulls the trigger and the cock breaks the thing. So and then it cuts to the kid looking up at his mother get shot in the face, and you're like, "Holy shit, man! That's fucking hardcore. I never seen that before." Like, no wonder why this motherfucker's out killing everybody.
Q, what's your just to shift gears? What's your opinion on inspirational mailboxes?
Never heard of it, but I'll try and develop one as quick as possible.
Well, let's just show you a picture.
Okay, so what I'm looking at for is a mailbox.
I thought this was some sort of internet thing.
Whose is this? It's a mailbox, your standard mailbox, but painted.
It's like a vinyl cover.
It's a decal.
It's a decal that can be removed as the seasons change with another inspirational vinyl cover.
It has a little forest scene, a little meadow with a butterfly, and it says "Live the life you dream."
No. I'm not going to say whose mailbox that is.
I mean,
you can say whose it is.
Is it yours?
Yeah, it's my mailbox.
What's going on?
That's my wife put that on.
Oh, you can't argue with that.
That's what girls do, man. They like to spread. See what we're doing right now? We're spreading nothing but fucking hate.
But who is that message for? The mailman?
If I was the mailman and I had to see that every day, I'd be like, fuck you and fuck your fucking mailbox.
I probably would be too.
It's a direct fuck you to him. Because nobody dreams about being a fucking mailman. So every day he sees that and he's realizing he's not living living the life he dreamed.
When it's like 20 degrees out and shit, he's fucking delivering like fucking junk mail to your house.
Yeah, there's not even sidewalks where he lives. So this guy's fucking risking his life. He's in the street, fucking ready to get fucking hit by a car.
That would probably.
But that's.
I would fucking play mailbox baseball if that shit's so fast.
We have about 4 to 5 different vinyls that will.
Are any of them metal at all, or no?
Oh, they're all in the same level of like, you know, we'd like to spread a little bit of a little bit of a little pick me up to the neighborhood when we change it. You know, I like that first day when it's out, that first new one. I'll watch out the window to see the mailman's reaction.
Can you film it?
Stroking a fucking revolver. I saw that mailbox. I was like, if I was the mailman, I would be like, I'm going to hang myself today. This is not the life. The only person I ever knew who was like, I'm going to be a mailman is you.
And I didn't even achieve it.
No, you didn't do it. He took the test and everything. We took this test. It was like this aptitude. What would you be best for? We did it in high school. So you had to answer all these questions. And it's like, you would be good for this. And Waltz was a mailman.
I thought they were going to place me as a mailman. I thought like that I like it was like Russia where they're like, you are a mailman, and I was like, all right, cool. And then when I graduated, I just showed up at the post office and there was no job for me.
Like, are you here for your mail?
I would have loved to have been a mailman. To me, it's the
he took the test and everything. I remember you studying for it at the rank.
Yeah, it's the equivalent of one of the best jobs in the world, being a paperboy. You know, no one you're out on your own route. Nobody can tell you what to do. You could, like, if you want to stop in at a store and grab a snack, you can. As long as that mail gets there in that certain amount of time, you have to deliver it.
I'm actually rethinking this now. And the life I dream is to be a mailman.
Yeah, you can put your buds in.
Yeah, nobody's fucking bugging you.
Well, people are bugging you because, like, let's say
old people. They're like, why isn't my mail here yet?
Yes, and you got people who are like, you know, jonesing for, you know, they need to go buy their illicits. Mm-hmm. And they're like, oh, I was expecting this today. And you're like, are you hiding it on me? They get all irrational and shit.
Wait a second. You're saying that mailman?
They got to deal with that.
First of the month, if that check doesn't come.
They got to deal with fucking people who are angry here because, you know.
Oh, you have first-hand experience with. No, I mean, secondary experience with a customer coming in who is mad that his check didn't come?
Yeah.
The guy who shit all over the floor?
Well, amongst other people. And they take it out on the mailman.
Really?
Yeah.
Other people, not me.
I didn't say you.
I'm just saying.
But if you become a mailman in a good neighborhood, you don't have to deal.
In a good, like if you're in my neighborhood,
yeah,
you would you'd kiss the ground,
right.
You'd kiss the route you walk on.
Appreciate that mailbox.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you're in a not so great neighborhood, you know, pit bulls maybe unleashed.
Right.
You know,
so far you're describing my neighborhood.
You know, maybe there could be, you know,
black person.
Illicit activities around every corner you turn. You don't know what what you're facing. You know, maybe also on the first of the month you need armed security to deliver the mail because you know you're delivering money and shit.
Really? Yeah, you're delivering checks.
I mean, it's not like you're a fucking like Brinks truck or something.